Yo, I definitely figured out this spiral thing, and I gotta show you this tool. Okay, first things first, we got 2 foot, 4 foot, 8 foot. Um, Red is 6 foot around. Here's our diameter. The Z center, you can make it like pointing down or pointing up, but let's go 72. There's height. This should probably be up here. So here's an 8 footer, right? 10, whatever. But let's go our 8 footer here. Okay, so the peak rotation. First thing, times around. This is where it starts to get crazy. So, hmm, 1 time around, 2 times around. We love that. 3 times around. This is our rubber band. Okay. 4 times around. Maybe 5. You can see the versatility here. So 3 times around was what we talked about. And then I can change the peak rotation. Like right now there's a ratio between inside and outside. And so this moves where that peak is kind of pointing. And you see if the rotation's at 0, they cut themselves. So that could be cool if we're doing that intentionally, but definitely not for this. So I'm rotating it a third of the way to make sure they all pass by each other, right? I can change where the belly goes. So like right now the belly is hanging out over here. And if I move that around, whoa, whoa. So obviously, if we want the belly to be up high, they can't be equal, but yeah, somewhere around there. And then the other thing is the inner to outer ratio. So right now it's a golden section away, but you can make it go all the way down to like 10%. It can't be 100, obviously, but any ratio in here. And then our band thickness, which right now doesn't represent a thickness, but it represents how much of the cone it is. So there's the cone surface, right? And so this would be like 15% that surface. And then our band height. So this is where I'm cheating to do everything that's super cool. Here's a single strip of steel, right? That would be not structural. And rather than dealing with offsets, which introduce twist, you just move this straight up. And then you're guaranteeing yourself perfectly vertical surfaces, which is a cylinder. And so like it totally tricks the eye. This would be incredibly easy to build. And now what's cool is that you just change your center to get these kind of different looks. So for example, if the center's at 0, meaning this bottom one is perfectly flat, then this top one gets nice and tall, right? Um, when it's maintaining its 15%. But anywhere in the center, for example, like somewhere between, you know, here and there, you can play with the ratio of these two things and really start to get some interesting results. Uh, I think this is super easy, has no twist. Um, Up in these other rotations, even like this is pretty cool. We could definitely do some stuff